Hi, my name is Adam and I work for HP. Today I'm going to show you the unboxing and setup of the HP Photosmart 5520 printer. Here's the HP Photosmart 5520 printer. First, break the tape and pry the box open. Fold back the flap so the items can be easily removed from the box. In the top of the box will be the user guides and accessories for your printer. This piece of paper is your getting started guide. This is your basic step-by-step guide for your printer. This booklet is your multi-language user guide for your printer, which provides basic setup and troubleshooting information. Then you have a sample pack of HP Advanced Photo Paper. Now take out the installation CD for Mac or Windows. You will need the CD that is provided with your printer to set up the software. If you don't have the CD or would like to check to see if there's an updated driver for your printer, go to hp.com/support and search for new drivers. Next is the power cable for your printer. The last items in the top of your box are the cartridges for your printer. These type of cartridges are called setup cartridges and are specifically designed to help initialize your printer. You must use these when first setting up your printer. Pull out the piece of cardboard and set it aside for recycling. Now you can remove the printer from the box. HP provides a carrying bag for your printer. This also helps you to remove it from the box. Find the two handles and then set the box on its side. Gently pull the printer out of the box. Now you can remove the packaging from the sides of the printer. Just so you know, all the packaging around the printer is recyclable. Then you can remove the printer from the bag. The easiest way to do this is to lift the printer and work the bag off. You can remove any tape, plastic, or other packaging materials that are on and inside the printer. I like to start by taking the tape off the back. Turn to the back of the printer and just peel the tape back. It's designed to come off fairly easily and not leave any residue on the printer. Return to the front of the printer. This piece of tape runs underneath the printer. It is easiest if you gently tip the printer to its back and remove the tape. Then remove the piece of tape holding the input tray closed on the front of the printer. Once these are removed, gently set the printer back on its bottom. Lift the scanner lid. Pull the plastic cover off the lid and then close it. Next, you need to remove the packing materials from inside the printer, so let's lift the ink access door up to access those. Once this piece of tape is removed, you can close the ink access door. Open the input tray and pull to extend it. Remove this piece of tape on the tray and then slide the input tray back in until it clicks into place. Now you can remove the protective film from the control panel. Your printer is now unpacked and ready to set up the hardware. First thing you need to do is connect the power cord. So start by removing the twist tie that's on the power cord. Sometimes they're a little difficult to get off. Now turn to the back of the printer to access the port on the back. Insert the power cord into the back and making sure it's firmly in place. Now you can go back to the front of the printer and then take the power cord and plug it into a power source. For this video we're using a power strip, but HP recommends that you plug your printer directly into a wall outlet to prevent any power issues. Now you can return to the front of the printer. Now I'm going to access the printer from the front and start by turning it on. The printer will perform an initialization to just warm up the system, and then we'll go into a series of questions and menus. Alright, now you'll tap the arrows on the control panel to scroll to the language you would like to use. Tap the language to select it. Tap Yes to confirm. Using the arrows again, select your country and region, and then tap on it and select Yes to confirm. On the next screen, tap the Setup button. You will receive a prompt telling you to insert the setup cartridges. Open the ink access door. Remove the plastic piece protecting the carriage. Locate the cartridges that came with the printer and remove the cartridges from the tape and clear plastic. The first cartridge you will install is the black. Remember that you must be using the setup cartridges and not replacements from the store. Make sure you use the tab to pull the plastic from the cartridge. It is very important that you use the orange pull tab to remove the plastic. This will properly expose the vent slot on the top of the cartridge. Twist the orange cap on the bottom of the cartridge counterclockwise to remove it. Significant force might be required to remove the cap. Hold the cartridge so the ink port faces down and slide it directly into the open slot. Push the cartridge down until it latches into place. Repeat the installation process with the rest of the cartridges, starting with the yellow and remembering to use the pull tab to remove the plastic. Again, when inserting, make sure it snaps down firmly into place. Sometimes you might have to wiggle it a little bit to get it in its slot. And now we'll insert the cyan cartridge, moving the plastic the same way. And lastly, we'll install the magenta cartridge. Make sure when you're installing the cartridges that you're installing them in the correct slots. Match the color and symbol on the cartridge to the color and symbol on the printer. When the cartridges are all in, close the ink access door. Pull out the input tray and with your finger push one of the width adjustment guides to the outside edge of the input tray. This will move both guides. The printer will recognize that you installed genuine HP cartridges. Tap OK to continue with the setup process. The printer will show you that it's initializing and ask you to load paper. Tap a stack of paper on a hard surface and then slide it into the input tray. Push the width adjustment guides inward until they are snug against the stack. Push in the input tray until it clicks into place. Then tap OK on the control panel. Tap OK again to print an alignment page. The printer will then print out an alignment page. An alignment will help show the printer where on the paper to drop the drops of ink. That way your printouts look like the best quality. This process can take a few minutes, so we sped it up in this video. After the alignment page is finished printing, you'll need to scan it. It has instructions to show you how to do it on the alignment page, but just lift up the scanner lid and then place the alignment page face down on the right front corner of the glass. It'll indicate on the scanner bed where you should place the paper. Once the paper is loaded, go ahead and close the scanner lid. Tap OK on the control panel. The printer will scan the alignment page, and when it is finished, an alignment successful message will appear. Again, we've sped up this process, but it can take up to a few minutes. Once you see alignment successful on your screen, tap OK to continue. Setting up the wireless for your printer can be set up through either the software or through the printer itself. Because connecting your printer to a network is unique for each system configuration, we will not show those instructions here. Tap Connect Later. Then tap OK. Now your hardware setup is complete. You can install the printer software on your computer and then start printing. This was the unboxing and setup for the HP Photosmart 5520 printer.